get you up to speed on the latest in sports. I'm Denise Stan. Two players considered to play for Gilas Pilipinas in the Asian Games never made a team. That's because they were caught asking for the moon. This was bared by sports officials in a post-Asian briefing by the PBA on Monday. PBA Chair Ricky Vargas said the two were immediately dropped from the options after the incident. Vargas declined to name the cagers. Al Francis Chua, sports director of San Miguel Corporation, said the players who suited up in the Asian never asked for a single centavo to be part of the team. Same was the case for the four cagers who were replaced at the last minute due to eligibility issues. According to Chua, this was what made the team extra special, the same squad that ended the six-decade Asian gold drought of the Philippines.
He said, yes, I love the country. I will play for the team. And then he says, talk to my manager. Then the manager came back and says, he will play as long as you pay him. Tim and Al Francis said, no. He's asking for the moon. It's going to destroy the team. He was not the only one. There was another one that
Walang ni isang player. Remember this, ha? Doon sa nag-gold. May makukuha ba kami galing sa Pilipinas? Wala. Walang nagtanong.
Meantime, Chua is also urging the Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas to plan early for the future tournaments of Gilas. The SMC Sports Director especially mentioned the makeup of the team. This enables the SBP to identify which players will be able to suit up for the national team and avoid a hastily formed squad. Chua served as a team manager for Gilas in the Asian, but it remains to be seen if he will stay along with head coach Tim Cohn. Gilas will compete in two major international competitions next year, the qualifiers for the Paris Olympics and the FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers. The first window of the Asia Cup qualifiers will happen in February next year.
Nandun pa lang kami, I'm telling them, you have to plan it now. You know, yung celebration, tapos na yun eh. Tapos na, nakuha natin yung ginto. We have to plan it kung ano nang dadating. One, they have to check the schedules. Schedule ng PBA, ano ba, ganito, tatama ba rito?
Following his gold medal win in the Asian Games, EJ Obiena stands to get up to 13 million pesos in incentives. Obiena has received 3 million pesos from his alma mater, Chiang Kai-shek College, and 7 million pesos from Filipino-Chinese businessmen. The 27-year-old Olympian will get another 2 million pesos from the government. That's under Republic Act 10699, or the National Athletes and Coaches Benefits and Incentives Act. There's also 1 million pesos as promised by the Philippine Olympic Committee. Obiena gave the country its first gold medal in this year's Asian. He also set an Asian record after clearing 5.90 meters in the Games. Obiena and other Pinoy athletes who bagged medals in the Asian Games will be honored by Malacanang. The Grand Heroes Welcome will be held at the Rizal Memorial Sports Complex in Manila sometime soon. Attending the ceremony are President Bongbong Marcos and the country's sports officials. Aside from Obiena, gold medalist Megio Chua, Annie Ramirez, and the Gilas Pilipinas squad and athletes who got silver and bronze are expected to turn up. The Philippine Sports Commission thanked the President for his support to the national athletes. We're taking a timeout. The Game on One News Now will return after a quick break. Stay tuned. You're still watching the game on One News Now. I'm Denise Tan. Thanks for joining us. The TNT Tropang Giga have arrived in Japan for the East Asia Super League. The team will be joined by import Ronde Hollis Jefferson straight from the Asian Games in China. RHJ is coming off a silver medal finish for Jordan in the Asiad, the country's first ever prize from the tournament. TNT will first play the Chiba Jets in the EASL Season 2 opener on Wednesday. However, Calvin Oftana, R.R. Pogoy, and Mikey Williams will not be able to suit up for the squad. Oftana is getting a much-needed rest after Gilas' Asian Games campaign. Pogoy is still recovering from a health issue, while Williams is on an extended vacation in the U.S. Preparations are in full swing for the PBA comeback of hardcourt veteran Eli Tenorio. Tenorio shared a photo of his knees getting iced before his return to Barangay Ginebra practices. Last month, the 8-time PBA champ confirmed he is coming back to the PBA after being declared colon cancer-free. The General was in full away from hoops as he served as an assistant in Coach Tim Cohen's staff for Gilas. The Gin Kings will open their title defense of the Commissioner's Cup on November 5. People's champ Manny Pacquiao thanked the Philippine Olympic Committee for its appeal to include him in the Paris Olympics. In a statement, Pacquiao believes it's not too late to fulfill his dream of bringing home an Olympic boxing gold for the country. He also noted that age is not a barrier in realizing anyone's dreams. Recall that the POC has written to the International Olympic Committee to allow Pac-Men into the Games via the Universality Places rule. The IOC put this in place to ensure representation for countries that do not normally qualify for the Summer Games. There's also the issue of age, as Olympic boxing qualifiers have a limit of 19 to 40 years old. Pacquiao will be 45 years old when the Paris Olympics kicks off next year. Simone Biles has become the most decorated gymnast in the history of the sport after winning her 6th all-around title at the 2023 Worlds. With this, she has amassed a total of 37 medals. Take a look at this. Get your fill of the latest in sports at onesports.ph. Meantime, the Newsday continues later at 4:30 p.m. I'll see you then. I'm Denise Tan. We are One News.